What means surrendering, like really surrendering? Surrendering to life, to destiny, to grace, whatever, however to call it. I see so many people who are talking about this. They're talking about, yeah, I've surrendered, to the flow of life. I'm now carried on the wings of mystery. Yeah. But is it actually happening? Because I see that people have so often a belief. What does it look like? They surrender to their belief. It is kind of like, I don't want to work anymore, so I'll just lay off. I surrender. Life, please carry me. Is it really that? Is it that simple? I remember very clearly a moment. It was about 6-7 years ago, when I was sitting alone. It was late evening. Everyone was sleeping in the house. I was sitting by the fireplace. And I had been gone so much in my life. And I was living, outwardly looking, very nice life. I had like beautiful house, big one in a suburb, loving partner. I had just met a new partner. We were in love. I had, many people have this mission to have children, to have that experience of family life. I also had that. So I had like a previous experience, growing children, having a dog, suburb, beauty, very good job. I was recognized what I was doing. I was actually one of the best in my country. I was working as a real estate agent and a real estate office manager. So it was all very good in so many ways. And I was spiritually involving. I was studying hypnotherapy and reading lots of books, and like I had this balance. But something in me was really like not satisfied with this. It was saying there has to be something deeper. And I remember that evening sitting by the fireplace, and I said, if there is the higher power, the God, there are so many concepts about this, but I haven't really experienced it in a way. If there is this higher power, God, I would like to surrender to you. Because I have done everything people around me have taught me since very early age to, live a successful life. And I was hoping that this will take me to peace, eternal peace inside. But here I am. I don't have that peace. Everything should be fine when I look from outlook. Beauty all around, but no peace. So, and I remember something asking in me, well, are you sure? I said, yes, absolutely sure. There are consequences. It's going to change your life in so many ways that you can't even imagine. Feeling, yes, this is what I want. Once again, are you sure? I said, yes, I was born for this. What started happening after that? So many things. I would say that my life was teared apart really fast. And the solutions, what I was pointed towards, they were not an easy one, simple ones. And I would say that life has been tossing and turning me around for years after that. And in most of cases, before, if I knew who I am and where I was going, from that moment onwards, I had no understanding who I am, where I'm going, what I'm about to do, or what should I be doing, let's say, half a year from here, or even maybe even tomorrow in most of cases. And little by little, life took everything from my hands. Everything I considered to be most important things in my life. Relationships, things, ownings, belongings, concepts, beliefs. Basically everything what I considered to be me. And you know, there were so many points when I was so angry and I was like really feeling, this is what I'm getting. Like, this is what is the price of surrendering. My God, it's crazy. Why did I do that? And little by little, when everything was gone, and me really being in a place where I realized that I have nothing, please take me. Take this too. You have taken everything. Take this too. Then little by little things have started happening. Things have started shifting around. But no big kaboom. Little by little, I see how everything what didn't actually serve me was peeled off. And I was left with nothing but my true real self. And being on that place, there is anymore no need to know, to understand, to walk any known paths, to use any proven formula. Life is giving me or throwing me into situations what I could not imagine, even now. And it's giving me constantly such a puzzles to put together or solve that every time it comes I'm looking like, my God. And that is very good, my God, because I'm not the one who solves them anymore. I am just the one who recognizes how magic happens through this being. How things which are so huge for this little mind get solutions that are so incredible. I've become a believer. Believer through the experience. Believer of what? Believer of I wouldn't say believer of God, but believer that I am the God. That's very interesting. You are also the God when you peel off everything on the path. Why I'm saying on the path? While you walk that path of surrendering, you peel off everything which is on the way from you to you, from here to here, 20 centimeters. So close is that what you are looking for, what you have been looking for all your life. You have been looking for yourself. And surrendering is the only path. Let's make that clear. There is no other way you can make it. Because all the world, all the experience you have is created by the mind. by your own free will. You see, world is a creation of your mind. You get where you're put your attention to. Endless and endless lifetimes. You continue that cycle. But in order to return home, once you have fulfilled every single desire, and you realize that there is no peace in that, that's the true calling. That's the true calling, to turn around that process. Surrendering is actually the most easy thing to do. Yet at the same time, the programming is so strong that doing the easiest thing actually feels the most difficult, because your mind will do everything else. Even, you make the prayer, I surrender now. You'll see next moment what starts happening. The mind will say it's not safe. So it is actually a kind of inner battle we all have to go through eventually, because there is no other way. There is no other way to stop the creation of the mind than surrendering to the divine will, to God within. And then you realize how much more powerful and harmonious is the creation which is coming from that level. And then mystery and magic, they are around you every single day, happening through you, and you are just witnessing that. I'd really love you to experience that. When you choose that path, walk firmly with a conviction, because whatever is gonna be thrown to you is actually a blessing in disguise. And stuff will come, stuff will happen. Many things will happen. But if your conviction is firm, success is bound to happen. It will happen. It will take place. It's already taking place. Because when you are in that kind of place, in this lifetime, where you're watching something like this, it means grace has already come for you. There is really nowhere to run. And all the suffering you have had in your life, it is just your bargaining with God. The God is trying to give you the biggest gift you can have, you can imagine. And you're just bargaining about the price. Stop, let go, surrender. It's done. Thank you.